afternoon. We are here on Twitch and we are about to get started with some more college football 26. As you can see on the screen, we are about to face UCLA Bruins. The Bruins are 5-1 and Big Ten play, 8-1 overall, ranked number 20 in the country, according to the CFP. Michigan Wolverines are 5-2 overall, 2-3 in Big Ten play, and ranked number 23, according to the CFP. During my last live stream, we covered the top 25 for the CFP before we rolled out, and it's an interesting setup as we get ready to work the final two games of our home series. Because we have our home date here against UCLA, and then we have our senior night against Michigan State. And that is the plan of what we're going to look to try to get through today. The plan is to get through UCLA and get through Michigan State today, and then finish out the rest of the regular season basically either Sunday or Monday, just depending. So that's what we're going to do. Let me see, I think I've finished. No, okay. I've pretty much finished recruiting. I mean, I can add 5 points here, 5 points there. No, okay. Everybody else has 25 or 50. He still needs to be scouted, but I need 1 point. So, all right. So we're done with recruiting. We're getting ready to jump into this. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the injury report going into this week. All right. So Wolverines are clean and clear of injury. We do not have anybody on the report. As for UCLA, that's a good question. Ooh, they have 4 people. I'm guessing starting tailback Javian Thomas. He suffered a quad tear. He's out for 2 more weeks. Ty Lee, he suffered a broken tailbone. He's out for 3. Evan Jackson's out for 1 more week with a dislocated ankle, and oh wow! So it looks like both their starting and their backup tailback are out. Washawn Parker broke his wrist. He's out 2 more weeks. And so, damn. That's gotta suck. More out of morbid curiosity and just because I'm more morbid curiosity. Who the hell is going to be the starting tailback? All right, so we're going to be dealing with Nico Imana. So we're going to be dealing with Nico as a quarterback. He is a redshirt junior at this current point in time. Interesting. All right, so who's going to be the starting tailback? That would be Dylan Riley. He is a junior from Monroe Valley, California. It would be him and looks like Carson Cox. That would be the 1-2 punch. Yep, looks like it'd be those two would be the 1-2 punch. Well, this should be fun. I mean, UCLA is 8-1, 5-1 on the year, 5-1 Big Ten play. We'll see. We'll see if this is just a quote unquote soft Big Ten schedule or if they're actually as good as they claim to be. So let's get into it and let's see what happens.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Oh, so we're dealing with windy conditions and cold temperatures.
And the
all right,
so will kick it away to start us off.
Here we go. There will be a return by UCLA.
From inside his 5.
And, oh, he got dropped at the 19.
Unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UCLA's offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to...
All right. And, oh, wow. Their starting running back, Dylan Riley, returned the kick. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, let's see what the defense does. Defense will get a stop. We'll pick it up at the 36 after a punt. That was called a fair catch by Amon Stewart. So the defense did their job. They harassed Nico. Good to know. All right, so the offense will take the field. Just under 8 minutes to go. First drive of the game. And off to Marshall. Marshall got 2.
His presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Well, what I'm going to change this route just a little bit.
It's Underwood.
Send Priest going in on an in route. And
really close
yards.
To that down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here.
I didn't expect that blitz, but all right, we'll go ahead and punt it away.
The Wolverines will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight.
They're caught at the 19. All right, so defense will come on again. Defense, well, they gave up a touchdown. God damn. Nico got loose and ran it for 61 yards. All right. We're down 7-0. We got the ball to 25.
Ready to get that offense rolling again. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morgan.
We got 9 on that play.
Knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Out of the gun, the inside kick.
Marshall gets the first down just on the other side of the 50.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. big physical runners that also had sprinter
Ooh,
speed.
looks like a knee
that could
injury,
change the game.
unfortunately.
This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Marshall gets the first down.
Not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field.
Oh, he had it, but he dropped it.
If you're the play caller on
Unfortunately.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
He played it. I give him that. He played it perfectly.
There were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. The short hands, it's Morgan. The stop is made.
Oh, we're short. They want us to punt it. I'm gonna say no. We're going for it. We're on the good side of the field.
Yes, we're going for it.
We're going for it.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
He's scoring. He makes the catch and he's up to the 8-yard line. We snatched him quickly and we knew what we were looking at. They brought a blitz. We threw it across the middle. Ooh. Poor Marshall.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself.
Perfect. Underwood gets the touchdown, Michigan. An extra point away from tying it at 7.
Got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He took that read option and went right through him, right through the middle.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Kick is up. It is good. We're tied at 7.
With Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over.
Took him down at the 19. All right, so we're tied at 7. UCLA marches down the field but gets stopped. We pick it up after a 18-yard return by Mon Stewart. We will have the ball at the 43-yard line with 51 seconds to go in the first. Should be an interesting play.
The drive will come from the 43.
We're going to switch this.
To the air, it's Underwood.
Oh, shit. That one almost got picked.
It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back
Oh, damn.
He was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions.
This UCLA defense is,
On 3rd down from the 43.
they're stingy.
The short hands, it's Martin.
Unfortunately,
4 yards short of the 1st down.
we're going to be short.
The Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made.
So they caught it to 15.
Line, and that's what
Defense is doing enough to keep us up. We've got to put together a good drive on the offense. If we can't put together a good drive, we're going to be in trouble. And our defense bailed us out again. Jordan Young of Michigan recovered a fumble and took it to the end zone. And we're about to be ahead 14-7. And our offense hasn't touched the field again. Oh my God.
It is true, and they're on top by 7.
So we've had 2 takeaways. One of them has led to a score. UCLA's on the field. He got loose. He got down at the 20. So the first quarter is come to an end. We're up by 7.
We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
It's an ugly game. From a statistical point, it's an ugly game. But
Lots of time left, and we're ready to
Big Ten football is about being ugly. So the defense will take over, and UCLA will get stopped. We'll take the ball over to 28, and Stewart call for a fair catch. They're putting the clamps down a little bit better on Nico, but we're gonna have to make sure that this offense is gonna have to make sure we get something.
So here comes the Michigan.
The offense has got to match the
Get
defense.
anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Got a man. It's Marshall.
Marshall got 8 on that one.
To get the ball out to the 36.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Oh shit!
What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And it's going to be a pick 6.
I faded that one.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is
I saw it as soon as I fucking threw the ball.
They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
So we're about to tie. So they're about to tie the game, and they do. So unfortunately, our offense did the one thing that we didn't want to do, and we gave them the ball. And they promptly scored.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks. But
We got 6.
So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Underwood gets out of bounds. Picked up 8.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit.
God damn.
Nice job limiting the damage. Now, I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Balls it in. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Nice move there. And he runs through.
Got 9 on that one.
Picks up a few. The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option.
That's 1st down up to the 25.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete.
Barnes got loose. He gets up to the 6.
For a 1st down.
I love having guys that
The offense is putting together a good drive here.
They catch it.
simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra.
And UCLA goes, no,
Nice job by the wide
we're
receiver.
making you slow down.
Defense, it's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
And Underwood's gonna get himself in, and we're gonna be up 20-14. Michigan gets on the ball.
You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
All right, so we've got the lead. 6:24 to go in the half. Defense is on the field. We get another stop. We pick the ball up at the 45 after an 18-yard return by Murray and Stewart. We're in plus territory as we get ready to start this drive. Just under 5 minutes to go.
The give on the inside.
Marshall gets the first down, gets it up to the 33.
Dude on the ground, he was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Got 3.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Underwood. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Got his first down, got out of bounds.
They'll force him out of bounds.
We knew what we wanted. We just want to get the first down.
Disciplined by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger.
We only got 2 on that one, but
Man, and tight ends in today's
I don't know.
college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions?
Baseball gets up to the 4. We're looking at first down.
Are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Pressure coming. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
And that got blown up.
It's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh,
Had it in his hands for the score.
we tried. Unfortunately, it didn't work too well.
About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And
He dropped it.
complete a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the
All right, so we increased the lead to 10. About 2 minutes to go.
How I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
All right. Looks like we're going to get a return.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed.
All right, so we got him down at the 16. Michigan's defense will take over. We're going to get the ball back. 1:27 to go. All right. We're at the 27-yard line. UCLA's got 2 timeouts left.
Takeover, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Out of the gun, they give to the back.
Oh, God. Marshall's on the run. He's up to the 49. That was a good run.
Perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfect.
That was a good run.
Doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front.
Right, we're gonna...
guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Yeah, we're going to...
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's creased.
That didn't go the way I wanted at all.
Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance.
I thought he'd get loose, but
second down. The play action fake.
kind of like that. Oh, he had it, but he dropped
His
it.
eye off of it at the last minute. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. That's caught. It's Marsh. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Look at what the hell do you think we're actually going to...
I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Inside the 30. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off.
He'll take a shot.
Marsh with the catch and the touchdown. And the Wolverines get on the board before
They've got the
half.
trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
We're about to take a 31-14 lead.
Throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Kick is up. It is good. We're up 17. 14 seconds to go.
And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23.
You're going to get a return.
Back looking for help. Good job by
He got stopped at the 14. We got 11 seconds left.
Question, how aggressive will the play calling be? Give to the back.
Of course, he's just going to give it.
Much running room, a short gain on the play.
We're going into the half, up 17.
Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Yeah.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the
All right,
house.
so we're up by
Thanks for
17.
that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the
We're going to get the
second
ball. I'm thinking if we
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
manage to put together a drive, score early, I may pull Underwood just because I don't want to risk injury.
That running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it
But
here in the third quarter.
we'll see how it goes.
The offensive line was tough.
Good catch by Andrew Marsh as he gets up to the 38.
Go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Only got
Just
2.
wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in.
Ooh,
And got
this
that
ought to be
second.
interesting.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 40.
Not bad. Good catch.
First down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running.
We're up to the 35.
Down after a nice gain. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And
Oh, he dropped it.
There forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Take the catch. Go to the 25.
Gave him enough room to get the foot down. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25.
This could be ugly.
On the option. He'll toss it.
Yeah, that's ugly.
And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms.
Nah, you think? You think it was a bad
Put
read?
themselves in a bit of a bind.
That's kind of like...
When it's 2nd and 14. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan.
Morgan with the catch. He gets pretty much most of it back. We're 3rd and inches. We're at the 15.
I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just
Holy
seeing what the
somebody's got to get that motherfucker off the edge. He is becoming a pain in my ass.
After the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And they'll send the field goal team back
Woo,
out for the second.
barely. Woo, shit, that was barely in.
Straight enough to graze inside the
Oh, we're
left
up
upright.
20.
And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I'm thinking about bringing in the backup quarterback at least. I may not do the full on. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking either doing full on backups or doing backups by a certain position, but
on the run from inside his own 5.
he got taken down at the 21. I'm definitely going to be bringing in some backups. I just don't know to what extent yet. Yeah. Oh, especially after just getting that interception. Jerry and Hill with an interception off of Nico. He took it back 4 yards. We were picking the ball up at the 43-yard line. So, yeah, I'm gonna run more drive just because of where we are, and then the backups are coming in. What backups I don't know, but backups are coming in.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The Wolverines line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings
Okay.
4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10.
All right. I'm going to bring in the backups for everybody. So backup offense and backup defense. It's time.
11 yards.
We're up by a lot, and yeah. So they put together a drive. They scored. Let's see. How did it go? Just before the end of the quarter, they scored. So how did it happen? Dylan Riley scored from 1 yard out. That's how it happened. So we're up 34-21, just opening the final quarter. We've got the entire backup crew in. Tommy Say is back there with Capano.
From the gun, they'll try to
And we got 3 on that one.
Right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the
It's 3, bitch. 3.
To the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's C. Bringing the heat. breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. Gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Yes, we are.
Down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Matter of fact,
this offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead.
we're gonna bleed the clock even more.
Looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Oh hell no! Oh, thank God he dropped it.
Man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Good thing, yes. Should they?
Let's see if they throw it again. Now on the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch.
Well, at least he fumbled it out of bounds. Oh, that's all I can say.
Big loss of yardage on that one, but at least they've got another shot. The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Well,
money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing
that could have been worse.
And now forcing the fourth down.
I don't know. Alrighty, so I don't know. I have no idea what the hell happened, but it wasn't good. Alright, so we get the ball back. They tried going for it on fourth down, but it ended badly. So we're going to have the ball at the 36. 6:45 to go. Basically,
so here comes the Michigan offense.
Try to bleed this clock out as best as we can and
set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't
not give up the ball.
Last possession, you've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the defense holds firm.
I saw him. I was getting ready to turn the corner, and he just snatched me.
And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And this one is perfect. And
we had a little bit of room, which is good.
The studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Baylor is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over Colorado. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks.
All right, we're up 37-21. We got 4:20 to go.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work.
Get the first down up to the 18.
It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Stopped at the
13-yard
line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
Got the first down.
At the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Wolverines trying to cash it in on first and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. That touch pass went nowhere, stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you could tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the 3rd down.
He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home.
So we get back-to-back field goals.
Get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
And with that
We're winning. That's. I mean, I can honestly say right now we're winning.
Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space.
Let's take it down up to 21. 2:14 to go. Let's see what they do. They march down the field, get on the board, get a score. As Nico found Mikey Matthews for an 18-yard score. They kicked the extra point, didn't try to go for an onside kick. We recovered it. 35 seconds to go. We're going to get the hell out of here with a 40-28 victory.
A mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They get the W, and with that,
it wasn't exactly the easiest victory.
That's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals.
It looked good,
with your conference championship,
but
winning a national championship.
We could have done better.
Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know
the backups are interesting.
And the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices.
But I don't know.
Talent.
I really don't know.
Season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get.
So we get the win, 40-28.
From here, for David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Underwood went 24-34, 228, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Thomas Say went 4-7, 19 yards. On the rushing attack, Jordan Marshall, 13 carries, 75 yards. Micah Capana, 7 for 39. Underwood, 7 for 45 with 2 scores. Andrew Marsh, 7 for 99 with a touchdown. Prescorn, 7 for 59. I mean, we did enough to survive, which is what we needed to do. We needed to survive. As far as UCLA goes, damn it, the hell. Nico goes 25 and 42, 298, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Dylan Riley, 15, 36 and a touchdown. Nico went 8 for 57 and a touchdown. On the receiver front, Quasi Gilmore, 10 receptions, 127. Mikey Matthews, 9 for 101 with a touchdown. And then it was 2, 2, 1, and 1. So it was basically a 2-horse race between Gilmore and Matthews on the catches. So UCLA will drop to 8-2, 5-2 in conference play. Michigan moves up to 3-3 in Big Ten play, 6-3 overall. As we will get ready to move on to week number 11 and get ready to enter senior night, as we will face the vaunted, hated Michigan State Spartans. we get a commitment. Strong safety Terrell Hills from Rancho Cucamonga, California has signed on the dotted line. He is our first and right now only recruit that is signed. So we will have our hands full. We right now are ranked number 20 in the country. We're going to have to clean up our recruiting board a lot. Yeah, unlock scheme guru. Okay, that'll work. Alright, so, yes, as they said, bad blood is on the horizon. We'll go into recruiting real quick, clean that out. Alright, we got our one recruit signed. Pete Lutris signed with Notre Dame. Can't say I'm surprised. Harvey Mondulan. Lock this out. He's looking at Oklahoma, Virginia Tech, and Tennessee. He's got visits with Oklahoma and Tennessee scheduled. Demarius Warlio signed with Louisville. I kind of hate that. We got locked out this one. God, locked out for DeAndre Nevis. And Timon Price locked us out. He's looking at Oregon, Boise State, and Fresno. Basically, he's a West Coast boy. He wants to stay on the West Coast. All right, so we lost 10 recruits. We have 295 recruiting hours. I've got I got 4 spots I need to fill, which this time of the year is always fun. Let's see. All right. And let's see. All right, so we've got our spots filled. We're gonna have to, wow, okay. So we're gonna take him off. We're gonna take him off immediately because the deal breaker is playing time. And yeah, we wouldn't be able to offer him a skip. Okay. That's fine. Finish. Damn it, I hit the wrong button. Let's finish recruiting Cameron Swoop here. That's good. Well, that's not great, but we've worked with worse. Okay, so we got all the bases covered. Everybody is ready for a visit. We can't bring anybody in because we don't have any more visits. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna look anybody that has all right, so we've got forgot all about him. I feel like such an idiot. Oh, I feel like such an idiot. I forgot all about him. Okay, so we've got a recruiting board set. Let's take a look at that top 25. So the top 25 number one stayed the same. Florida is still the number one team in the land. After that is when basically chaos ensues. Texas Tech is the new number 2. Louisville is the new number 3. Miami stays at 4. Oregon stays at 5. LSU moves up to 6. Duke moves up to 7. Indiana drops from 7 to 8, even though they beat Northwestern. Texas A&M drops from number 2 to number 9 as they lost by 3 points to Tennessee. USC jumps up 2 spots to number 10. Notre Dame jumps up 2 spots to number 11. Penn State jumps up 3 slots to number 12. Tennessee jumps up 6 places from number 19 to number 13. BYU is at 14, coming from 16. Texas is at 15. Baylor's at 16. Ohio State's at 17. South Carolina drops from 11 to 18 with a 3-point loss to Auburn. Tulane moves up from 21 to 19. Michigan moves up from 23 to 20. Georgia takes the biggest fall as they lost to number 1 Florida 33-21. They drop from number 8 to number 21. Auburn moves up from 25 to 22. Houston, Ole Miss joined the land of the ranks, being number 23 and number 24. And Alabama falls from number 14 to number 25 as they lost 35-20 to Texas. UCLA and SMU dropped out of the top 25. UCLA was 20, SMU was 24. The bracket. Well, let's see. What's this bracket look like now? So the top four teams will be Florida, Texas Tech. Louisville and Miami. 5-12 matchup would still be Oregon and Tulane. The 8-9 matchup would be Indiana and Texas A&M. 6-11 would be LSU and Notre Dame. And the 7-10 would be Duke, USC. I can honestly say that looks different than the last one I had. Interesting. All right. Let's check the Heisman watch. Arch Manning is now at the top of the Heisman after what he did against Alabama. Not surprised. Gunnar Stockton drops to number 2 after a disappointing game against Florida. Nye Carr drops, Jaden Baugh drops, and Oregon's Devin Dampier joins the Heisman conversation after they obliterated Illinois 56-3. Can't say I'm surprised. All right, so being 6-3, I think we have officially entered the bowl rankings, the bowl season. So take a look and see if we are actually listed on a bowl game. And the answer to that question would seemingly be no. Nope, yes we are. Which is actually kind of sad that I'm having to say that. Yes, we are. As it stands right now, we would face Arkansas in the ReliaQuest Bowl. That's scary. But we're working our way up, so we're going to look and see if we can get this going. We've got senior night against Michigan State. I'm going to take a little pause for just a moment, and we'll be back in just a minute. So bear with me. I'll be right back, and we'll pick this back up. Okay, just needed to take a little break there. Take care of something. Before we get into this, I'm going to take a quick look at the roster. And let's see. We start with that. Okay, so we don't really need to worry about that. I'm looking at the roster, seeing if I need to make any changes, but it looks like we're good. Yeah, because I wanted to make sure that any seniors that all seniors are getting ready to play, but it looks good. So it's the battle of the Paul Bunyan Trophy between Michigan and Michigan State. Michigan State is 3-6 on the year. Michigan is 6-3. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of half don't want to play this because I'm afraid of how out of hand this game's gonna get. But I think I've got a plan for. I've got an idea. If this game does get out of hand, I've got an idea on what I'm gonna do. Let's look at our. So. Okay, so upgrading this. Okay, well, we'll get to that when we get a chance. Um, okay, I was just looking at something that just kind of crossed my mind. All right, so we're going to get into senior night against Michigan State. And because it's senior night, our last game of the year, as we're battling for the Paul Bunyan Trophy, we're going to break out the alternate uniforms, the full maize jerseys. I've been doing this. I started doing this. I started with last year when we played Ohio State at home. Every senior night, break out these because, frankly, hey, look good. And we're gonna have. Let's see. We're gonna do full white for them. Let's see. Oh wow, pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do the full white or if I want to do an alternate uniform. Thinking about doing an alternate uniform. Let's see. Nah, let's just do that all white. Yeah, let's just leave it all white. That'll work. All right, so it's senior night against Michigan State. Here we go.
The concept of little brother is a common theme across rivalry games, but there is one where that term has floated predominantly over the landscape of a matchup. And when the Paul Bunyan Trophy is up for grabs, there is nothing little when these brothers start battling. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Ooh. All right, it's senior night, 35 degrees, Ann Arbor, Michigan. And we're off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Oh, he got taken down at the 18.
Much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
We've won this game 4 years running. Last game was won 41-38.
With Ohio State, the Wolverines applied a little extra sting, winning a close one last year.
They did.
And I'm going to watch the defense take the field. And they get a stop. We'll pick it up at the 46-yard line as Amon Stewart took that punt 22 yards. Aiden Childs is still at Michigan State, which a little surprising. All right, Michigan's going to take over. We're at the 46. We got Underwood in the backfield with Marshall. We're going to hand it off to Marshall, and he's going to go up the middle, get him first down, up to the 39 as he breaks 15 yards on the first run.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
Back up the middle again. He's going to pick up some more yards. He's up to the 24 as Michigan State's
Give them a first down.
Killian Daughtry is down.
To let him be checked out. Inside the 25.
We've got recruits coming to pay a visit this week. We've got 3. Running that option. Underwood got himself 4. We'll take it.
The Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. Back to throw, it's Underwood.
Free-scoring with the catch when he dropped it.
Incomplete. That was a physical
3rd and
matchup
6.
there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains.
Marshall up the middle. He's going to take close. He's going to get into the end zone. And Michigan is on the board.
They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer.
So Jordan Marshall takes that handoff and he goes high.
But in rivalry games, it's that.
And then he took the Michigan State defense with him into the end zone.
Feed off that first score now.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Kick is up. It is good.
PAT makes it 7.
Michigan is up 7-0. 5 plays, 54 yards, just under a minute. But good field position helps. And a damn good running game. Michigan State will get the ball.
On the move from inside his 5.
Oh, And he goes down at the 18.
Not much to be found as he stopped.
Michigan State will take over. They march down the field but get stopped. We'll pick the ball up at the 42-yard line in plus territory as it. Von Stewart returned that one. Returned the punt 19 yards as the defense got a 9-yard sack on Aiden Childs before the punt. So we're in plus territory for our second drive. We got 5 minutes to go. We're already looking like we're going to be a problem. Marshall on the run. He's up the middle. He's gone to the 25-yard line.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down.
Ooh, bad throw. Bad throw. Another bad throw on my part. My bad.
Contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays.
Marshall picks up 6.
What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel
Morgan with the catch. He gets first down.
Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always stepped up and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players in this game are ready to do.
Marshall got taken down. He got 2.
And they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Bruce Corn goes in motion. Comes back.
It's Underwood.
Marsh with the catch. He gets into the end zone. And Michigan gets on the board again.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Made the catch, shrugged off the corner and goes, let me stay just inside and get into the end zone.
Between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kick is up. It is good. We're up 14-0.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there.
Oh,
to learn that
that hurt.
Safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big.
All right, so the defense will take over. And we're going to get the ball back after a fumble. Devin Baxter recovered a fumble, took it 5 yards, and, well, we're going to get the ball just on the other side of the 50 with a chance to pretty much go up 21-0 before we even enter in the first quarter. But let's see how this drive goes first before we're not going to count our chickens yet.
Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Nice catch there. Browder with his second. That was 25 yards.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make
Marshall
sure
with the option. He shrugs it off. He gets down to the 12.
Finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Well,
and he never had a chance. As soon as he
we tried,
the defense
but
was right there.
They were reading.
Now with a long way to
They basically read the playbook.
Here's a heat.
Oh!
And he
Well, one, I had to get it away, and two, I don't know.
That's just not the start you're expecting to see from this guy. Obviously, it's a big game. There's a
But
lot
it's
of
okay.
pressure. The crowd is loud, but we've seen 2 drops in the first quarter from this guy. He's got to crank it up.
And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
So we're going to end the first quarter up 14-0, and we're probably going to be looking to kick a field goal. Our passing game is but we're running the ball well. So we're going to probably end up sticking with the ground game, but we'll see. We're going to kick a 25-yard field goal.
And we'll start the second quarter as they try to hang up a 3 spot.
We're going to get the field goal,
Between the uprights. And that will extend their lead.
and we're going to be up 17-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
All right, kicks away. It's going to be returned.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot
He got it to the 21.
Good hustle by
I'll
the
give him
team,
that.
and they stop him at the 21. Michigan State has
All right, so defense will take the field. We get another stop. We'll get the ball at the 34. Just under 9 minutes to go. And Von Stewart returned that one 17 yards. And we're going to be looking to put some more points on the board. Hopefully another touchdown, but we'll see.
dropping back. It's Underwood. The throw to the
Crowder
outside.
makes that catch. He gets 9.
Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds.
We're okay
at
with that.
43. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper.
Underwood. Yeah, they were like, yeah, he may bite.
Well, the defense did a
We're going to have 2 guys sitting right here looking at you, and I said, you know what? I'm going to make a cut, and I'm going to make sure I get something.
Defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They'll pick up
We got 4 on that one.
Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on us? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. I'm talking about ranking trophies.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's
Marshall gets loose. He gets up to the 19 with that one.
there to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. The give.
Gonna hand it off. Marshall's gonna get himself a block, get up the first down up to the 8-yard line.
He's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back
Well,
in the red zone again.
I think I held on to that one just a little bit longer than I should have.
Revisit these games. Who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Priest going with the catch. We get the touchdown. And Michigan increases their lead. We're about to be up 24-0.
Doing that here in this Week 11 performance. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the
Kick is
extra
up.
point will
We're up
tack another one on
24-0.
A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kicks away. It'll be returned.
Returner will field it and try to get some.
And he'll get dropped at the 13.
Get him on the ground as the offense.
Defense will take over. We will get the ball back with 3:43 to go as they finally get on the board with a field goal. A 32-yard field goal. And Michigan State is on the board. It is 24-3. We got just under 4 minutes to go as we're going to get the ball at the 25 to start the drive.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end. Turning it on.
Browner gets the first down. We're going to keep going.
Picked up the first down.
3:37. We're going to stand on the gas pedal.
And the guy can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, well, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty
9 on that rush.
When you think about
We're over 100 for Marshall.
The quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
Oh, he dropped it. We've got an injury on the field as Nathan Efobi is injured on the play.
All over the place, and that time
we're looking at 3rd and 1, 3 minutes to go.
Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Instead of the option, we're gonna do a quick little inside handoff. Marshall's gonna get it. He gets up to the 19.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football.
Marshall got 6 on that run.
This offense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Making some changes to the offensive line.
He leaves it with his back.
Marshall, touchdown, Michigan!
Touchdown, Wolverines!
Wow, this offense, they have a
And we're up down 31-3.
Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
We're up 31-3. Under 2 minutes to go.
Up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
Got just under 2 minutes to go. State's going to get the ball.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
And he's going to get taken down at the 11.
Get the return man down on the ground.
Let's see if we get the ball back before the half. We do. 56 seconds to go. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the backups now, so I don't have to worry about doing it after the half. So all the starters are done for today. Thomas C. will take over as the quarterback. Micah Capana will take over the tailback position.
They'll try to put a drive together
And
from the 36.
We'll see how it goes.
He'll keep it himself. Not much running.
We got 30.
Thanks to this senior defender.
You go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays.
Got 30.
Short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to come up a couple of yards.
We're just going to let the clock run out. We're not even going to try and punt the ball. Hell, as a matter of fact, we're just going to call a fake play just to let the clock run out. We're going to go into the half up 31-3.
Half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I remember right. I think we're getting the ball to begin the second half, so kind of doesn't make sense. Jordan Marshall, the player spotlight, 13 carries, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns, average, almost basically 12 yards a carry.
Huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package.
Oh, we will start with the ball
strategy, he could be headed towards
for half number 2.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh, we got loose and got up to the 28.
To be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So here comes the Michigan offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
Got 2 on that one.
Getting a yard out to the 30.
Okay.
After picking up
They're making it apparent. They're going to try to make sure that we don't get what we need.
To the air, it's C.
Which is fine. We're going to throw it to Marshall. We're going to get the first down. We're going to hit more. We're going to get to the 41-yard line.
Get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first
And we're going to
down.
keep going.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be adding my stats.
Only got a yard.
In the second half of this game,
But it was ugly.
Is working.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top.
Marshall dropped it. 3rd and 9.
Some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Yeah, maybe, maybe not.
From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. Zings it complete to the right. Working.
Oh, and he's injured on the play.
Third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury.
We've got backups. We've got runners coming in.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire.
Oh, boy.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Finds the tight end. And
Got 5 on that one.
Down to prevent a big gain. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Man, we tried.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 30.
And we're up 34-3 as we get the field goal.
And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And the kick is away.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, he dropped them at the close to the 20.
Get down there and make the...
All right, let's see. Oh, we're going to get the ball back with 7 minutes to go. I need to take him out of that punt return. Yep, I need to take him out of that punt return. With him starting, needs to be somebody else. I remember that. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Earls. Kick return is fine because it's him and Earls back there. So, yeah. All right. So we're up 34-3. Yeah, I'm going to turn the 2 clock function on because this is going to get out of hand. And no,
the field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah,
almost
doubt.
had a
I think
catch.
it's the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field.
Breaks into the open.
Got the first down, up to the 41.
Down, but not before he put that put in play from the 41 on first down. They'll run the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's C. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Good, solid pickup.
Got the first down.
Start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill
Who's
positions,
making the run? He got 9 up to the 21.
That's exactly what they're doing now.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Leaves it with the back.
And
this time the defense was ready.
nothing.
They stop him in his tracks. The Wolverines come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short,
Luke gets the first down, and he gets up to the 7, 1st and goal.
He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
And we're in for the score. And Michigan increases that lead.
Guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to
missed the extra point.
And I think it really comes
Unfortunately,
down to their key playmakers, David. They
I'm gonna
can
let that
come
one
back.
get
These
away.
guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Kicks away, and it will be returned.
The returner will field it and bring it
And
back.
he gets dropped up to 12.
Team able to make the tackle.
We'll get the ball back with 46 seconds to go in the 3rd. Arlos with a fair catch on the play.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44.
We'll go with Owens.
Give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's C. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we
close.
catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball in the ground.
They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Get the first down.
It's on 4th down, still going. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
We're going to end the final quarter. We're up 40-3.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Oh, he got loose.
And touchdown, Michigan!
They put another score on
No good in his gut.
this winning streak to 3.
Oh, Browder with the catch.
Wolverines have a
And we're going to be up 47, baby, to 3. Jamar Browder with that touchdown catch as he came straight across the middle and just outran everybody. Nice little move, and then just said bye. Turned on the Jets and said, see ya. Even jumped into the end zone.
Inferior to Michigan all the time. You got a chance to keep fighting, showing what's inside your chest.
Kick is up. It is good. 47-3.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about round the Grove for a long time.
All right.
They're up by 21.
We're up 47-3. Say hit Browder for that 45-yard touchdown catch. We're going to get the ball back. 8:47. We're going to get it at the 25-yard line. Let's just see. Let's see what happens.
Looking to throw, it's C.
Browder with the catch. No, that's Stewart. I'm sorry. That was Stewart. That was right. That was Stewart.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Browder with the catch. He gets up to the 39.
39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down.
Yeah, I knew what I wanted to do, but I couldn't get away.
Back at the 43.
And listen, the quarterback drops back. And
I had room. That was
he sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Yeah, we're close.
Defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Off play action.
Oh, fuck.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.
Oh, close.
Boy,
So close.
Chance to track that thing down.
So close. I just overran it. So we're going to get the ball back with 4:38 to go. Thomas C's day is done. We're going to bring in the other back out, and that would be Chase Herbstreit. We're going to bring him in and let him run the scout, let him run the team, and then we'll figure it out from there. So we got about 4:38 to go. Chase Herbstreit's coming in.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back
Got
to
3 on that one.
earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now
Oh,
put
shit.
this drive together and execute.
That could have been horrible.
He wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route. Because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
Looking to pass. It's Herbstreit. He's got his man.
We're close.
Makes the grab. He'll be
At this point,
stopped about 2 yards short of a
we're just trying to
first
kill the
down.
clock.
The Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Oh!
Bring him down to get the offense
Damn!
started on the next drive.
Ouch! I gotta see that again, because damn, that looked. I gotta see that. Ooh, damn. I mean, ooh, shit. Which one was it? That was. That was number 24 there. I'll spin it around from him, man. Jesus Christ. So this was one of those where the Gunners, they had no. Oh my God, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. That hurt my soul. They get another field goal, make it 47-6. We've got 136 to go. Yeah. I mean, it's the only thing that's left to do is just kill the clock, which is what we're doing.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Ah, damn.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive.
Now, I understand y'all are mad.
A little screen to the
but we're sorry that little brother's getting their ass kicked.
Just short of the sticks on
again.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
And we're going to pick up the win. 40. Well, 47-6. We got the Paul Bunyan Trophy. Michigan wins. Closes out senior night. We improve our record to 7-3, 4-3 in conference play. Michigan State falls to 3-7, 2-5 in conference play. We did what we needed to do. We ran them out of the building. Thomas Say goes 11-15, 180, 1 touchdown. Bryce Underwood, 9-15, 105, 2 touchdowns. Chase Hurst, 3 of 4 for 20 yards. Jordan Marshall, 13 carries, 149 yards, 2 scores. Micah Capana, 8 carries, 27 yards. Jalen Hoffman, a seldom used fullback, actually got 2 carries, 4 yards, and a touchdown. On the receiving front, Jamar Browder, 9 catches, 144 yards, and a touchdown. Micah Capana, 4 for 52. Zach Marshall, 3 for 38. And then basically it was 2, 2, 2, 1, zeros. And we did what we needed to do to get the win. For the Michigan State side, Aiden Childs, he goes 15-25, 151. His backup, Alicio Milovic, goes 7-16, 102. Childs goes 8 carries, 3 yards. They had no running game. The most yards they had on the ground was 44, and that was from Devon Simpkins. He only had 2 carries. Imagine if he had been able to carry the ball more. I'm just saying. On the receiving front, Braylon Collier had 5 receptions for 67 yards. Brandon Tullis had 3 for 21. Ben Priestley had 3 for 40. Michigan State had an ugly game. No other way to play it. Michigan, they had a game that, frankly, the way this game is the way most of their season should have went. We shouldn't be sitting at the record we're sitting at, but unfortunately, we are. So, we pick up more. We pick up another Paul Bunyan trophy. Where are we? Won 47-6. We're going to go into week 12. We get a commitment from quarterback Tim Stockton, 5-star quarterback from Shelbyville, Illinois. He will be joining Michigan. Unfortunately, we lost 2 recruits. One cut us out, and the other committed somewhere. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll see. So we got Tim Stockton. He's a 5-star quarterback from Shelbyville, Illinois. He chose us over Missouri. So we're gonna be stocked for a while. I don't know what we're gonna end up doing with the quarterback situation, but we'll figure it out. We are in a recruiting battle for Nate Weil between us and apparently Wake Forest. We lost Max Finger. He cut us down. He reached his top 8 schools, and we didn't make the list. Which, given that he was put on this on here so late, not surprised. Cole Pirschenbacher decided to commit to West Virginia. He spurned us in Notre Dame, choosing West Virginia. I'm a little surprised he spurned Notre Dame, but, make your choices where you will. So, we're about to enter week 12. We're going to be facing Rutgers on the road, and then we're going to be facing... So, this is the way our final schedule sets out. We're going to be facing Rutgers on the road. They are 5-5. And then we're going to be facing an 8-2 Ohio State team on the road. And God knows what their record's going to be when we get there, because it could basically the Michigan State game looks like there's going to be a little bit more to play for. I mean, there's always something to play for because it's Michigan versus Ohio State. There's pride. But, I mean, there may be some conference things to play for. I don't know. We'll have to look, especially when we get there, especially when we get closer. Top 25 for the CFP. Florida is still at number 1. Miami is at number 2. Louisville's at 3. Texas Tech is now at 4. Oregon is still stamped at number 5. Indiana has moved up to 6, replacing LSU, who dropped to 13. USC dropped from 10 to 12 as they lost to Oregon 30-28. Indiana is at number 6. Texas A&M is at number 7. Notre Dame is at 8. Tennessee is at 9. Texas is at 10. Baylor's at number 11. USC is at 12. LSU is at 13. 14 is Ohio State. 15 is South Carolina. 16 is Michigan. 17 Georgia. 18 Houston. 19 is Duke as they lost by 7 to Clemson. They fell from number 7 to number 19. Boston College enters the land of the rank, going from being unranked to number 20. UCLA is now number 21. They went from being unranked to 21 as they beat Maryland. Ole Miss went from 24 to 22. UTSA went from being unranked to 23. Penn State was formerly ranked number 12. They fell to number 24 as they lost by 2 to Penn State. Boise State beat San Diego State to enter the land of the non-ranked at number 25. BYU at number 14, Tulane at number 19, Auburn at number 22, and Alabama at number 25 all fall out of the CFP. I'm taking a cursory look at this. I think that it's going to be Boise State that is going to be at the number 12 spot. It's either going to be them or Houston. I think it's going to be them, but it could be Houston. Yeah, I think it's going to be them because Houston's no, I don't know. We'll see. Let's take a look at the CFP bracket. So the number 12 team is going to be UTSA. So the top 4 is the bye teams are Florida at number 1, Miami at number 2, Louisville at number 3, and Texas Tech at number 4. The 5-12 matchup is Oregon and UTSA. The 6-11 is Indiana and Baylor. The 7-10 is A&M and Texas. And the 8-9 is Notre Dame and Tennessee. It's a very interesting poll. Okay, so the Big Ten Conference going into the final 2 weeks stands as follows. Oregon is in the driver's seat at 7-0. Indiana is 6-1. Penn State 6-2. USC 6-2. UCLA 6-2. Ohio State is 5-2. Washington is 5-3. Michigan 4-3. Nebraska, Maryland, and Wisconsin are 3-4. And then we have, God, where does it start? Purdue, Rutgers, Iowa, and Michigan State. And Northwestern at 2-5. Minnesota is 1-6, and Illinois is 0-7. Good God. So, I mean, there's a chance if we win our last 2 Big Ten games that we would finish at 6-3. Depending on how the outshake falls with Penn State, USC, and UCLA, we could, in theory, and Indiana, I forgot they're 6-1. Basically, we win out, we control our destiny, we see what happens. At worst, we get close, and we don't end up in the conference championship. At best, we end up squeaking into that number 2 slot and we'll face Oregon. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what will happen, but we'll see. Let's see. Their average margin of victory is 21.4 points. Penn State's at 19. Our average margin of victory is 17. Ohio State's is 18.3. You know what? Fuck that. Let's sort it. So, top 5 for average margin of victory is Oregon, Penn State, Ohio State, UCLA, and USC at 17.3. We are just outside of that at 17. And then after that, Indiana, who is second in the conference, their average margin of victory is 12.9. Wow. This is insane. It is insane. So the Big Ten is going to be interesting for the final 2 weeks of the season. Let's take a look at that Heisman watch list. Gunnar Stockton is back on top. Landon Humphreys is right behind him at number 2. Arch Manning dropped to 3. Bear Brockheimer moved onto the board at number 4, and Nye Carter bringing up the rear at number 5. And he's injured too, so he'll probably drop off this list after next week. At this point, I don't know who. At this point, Gunnar Stockton looks like he may be the odds-on favorite to win it, but it depends on the final 3 weeks. Honestly, depends on what happens going all the way up to Conference Championship week. If he wins it, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. He's throwing for almost 4,000 yards. He's throwing for 3,973 yards, 35 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions in only 11 games right now. So, yeah, he's averaging more yards per game than he did last year. In fewer games, too. He's averaging 361 yards a game. He averaged 325 last year. So, damn. That's going to be interesting. All right, so let's look at the bowl projections and see if our projections for a bowl have increased or not. Right now, it doesn't look like it, but I don't know. Actually, I'd say slightly better. Right now, we're looking at the Frisco Bowl, which would be December 15th. We will be playing Tulsa. We're in a bowl game right now. I mean, that's the best thing that matters. We're not in the CFP, but honestly, the way we've been playing this year, we don't deserve to be in the CFP. Let's look at the awards finalists real quick before we finish up. Gunnar Stockton is in the running for is the high man for the Maxwell Award. London Humphreys is right behind him. Arch Manning is sitting at number 4. Devin Dampier is sitting at 5. It's basically the list is who I figured. Julian Sane is down at number 11. Walter Camp, Gunnar Stockton's in the running for that as well at number 1. Can't say I'm surprised. Bear Bryant, right now, Duval Logans of Appalachian State is at number 1. Joey McGuire of Texas Tech is at number 2. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up at number 1, McGuire, but we'll see. Baby O'Brien, right now that's Gunnar Stockton. Arch Manning is number 2. Devin Dampier, Bear, Brockler, Jeremy Insane, Malik Murphy, and the list goes on. Unfortunately, we're not on the list, which, given the year we're having, not surprising. Colin Simmons is up for the Chuck Bernick. Bronco Nagurski as well. I don't think so. Jim Thorpe Award is still O.J. Pradeep Jr. Leonard Moore is creeping up on him, and Ethan O'Connor, a teammate of O.J.'s, is in 3rd. Doak Walker is Jaden Boss. Jordan Marshall is at number 9 on this list. We'll see if he can actually get up. Cameron Dickey of Texas Tech is at number 3. Kewan Lacey is at number 5. It's an interesting list. Fred Volitnikoff is London Humphreys. I've got a feeling he's going to walk away with that award. I mean, it just seems like it. Lombardi is Colin Simmons. Cameron Brandt is sitting at number 10 on the list for that. Unitas Golden Arm, Gunnar Stockton, Devin Dampier, Malik Murphy, Kevin Jennings, Brendan Sorsby, and Rocco Beck. Gunnar Stockton probably would be a good candidate to run away with that. Edge rusher of the year is Colin Simmons. Cameron Brandt is sitting at number 8 on the list for this, for Michigan. Outland Trophy, Shadil Hurst of Tulane. If I remember right, we didn't have anybody on the list for this. John Mackey. Ty Washington is sitting at number 1. Brady Priestcorn is sitting at number 10. Maybe he gets further up the list. We'll have to see, but I don't see that changing. But I could be wrong. The Burroughs Award, Hal Simmons of Appalachian State is in the running to win that. Sheil Wood of Texas Tech is right behind him at number 2. And then DJ Smith, DC at Appalachian State at number 3. So we'll see how that goes. And the Dick Buckus Award, that looks like that may be in the running right now for Rogelio Hardy of Indiana. Let me see, I didn't see anybody on the list for. Nope. Okay, that's what I thought. Remington, Parker, Brazelford of Alabama. I wouldn't know. Oh, Jake Gurana is number 12 on the list. He's on the list, which is saying a lot. Lou Groza, that looks like that is going to be Mateen Bahin of UCLA. But I don't know. We'll see. Because at one point, Enrique Manscore of Florida Atlantic was running the show for that one. So who knows? Ray Guy Award, Jackson Smith from Western Kentucky. He's been on the top of that list for a while. I don't see that changing. Jet Award, Tank Hawkins. Again, he's been on that list for a while. I don't see that changing. And then Deshaun Alexander, Taven St. Clair. I think he's going to run away with this. Keelan Russell may have a chance, but St. Clair has been at the top of the list for a while. I don't see it changing, so we'll see. All right, so we've got 2 more weeks to go. The next stream will be the end of the regular season, and depending on what happens, mainly depending on if we get into the conference championship. If we get into the conference championship, I may try to put the conference championship in as well. I may not. I don't know. It depends on. Well, it depends on how long it's been. But we'll see. But the next stream will definitely be the last two road games. The road game against Rutgers, and the basically the game against Ohio State. We'll get those 2 games done. We'll get those 2 games out of the way for sure, and then we will get the rest of the season. We'll get the end of the regular season. At least get up to conference championship week so we can see who's going to be in the conference championships, and then I will look at my timing, and then I'll make the decision then to see if going with the conference championships will be a good idea, or if it'll just be a good idea to just do that as possibly a separate stream, and then possibly do the bowl game. it's kind of it's a fluid situation. But next stream is going to be the final two games of the 2026 regular season. Where hopefully we'll finish 9-3, but we'll see. Till next time, guys. Thank you guys for following along, always. And we will see you with the next one, which will probably be, it'll be sometime Sunday. I'm not going to put a timetable on it because I don't know how I'm going to feel coming home from work tonight. But it'll be sometime Sunday, probably Sunday afternoon, because honestly, it's fucking final week of the NFL season. I've gotten to the point, I don't give a fuck. I'm waiting for the playoffs, the NFL to start before I actually start kind of giving a shit. But until then, we'll see you guys later. We'll be back with the final, like I said, final two games of the 2026 season will be the next stream. That'll be sometime tomorrow. Until then, see you guys later. Y'all have a great day. Go Wolverines!